Well, good morning and welcome to day 9 of autumn in August. It's not 6 o'clock yet in the morning. Elmy and I have been up since 5-ish and I have just put together the dough for the bread, the sourdough loaf. My starter's gone back in the fridge to go to sleep, so I've mixed this up. I've got my wet or damp towel and I'll cover it up and then start the stretch and folds. And I'm going to now have my breakfast and my second cup of tea. So that works out just right. And now I've got a drizzle with a little bit of olive oil and, you know, thingy it, and then cover it again with my damp cloth for a few hours. If I remember rightly, it is depending on here we go. Depending on obviously your humidity and so on, it is actually between 4 and 18 hours. So basically it just has to double in volume. So yeah, and then I'll put it in my little tin and then it will go in the fridge until tomorrow. Okay, so let's do this. So I've got some olive oil. So drizzle a little bit on. Okay, there we go, and just rub it around like so, and then I do need the olive oil for later on as well. So look how smooth that is now, beautiful, just the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so got bubbles and everything, so obviously the sourdough was nice, and starter I should say was nice and fresh. Obviously it was nice and bubbly because obviously that is a sign of a good starter. Okay then, right, so I'm going to cover this up and let this sit, then I better go upstairs and do some work. I'm upstairs now and look, someone is having another chill moment. Hello, baby. Oh, you're having trouble keeping those pretty eyes open. He does make me laugh, this lad of mine. Could he actually get more chilled? I think we should all be an Elmo. I really, really do. Oh, big boy. Right then, it's nearly 8:30 and we are upstairs. As you've just seen a little video clip, Elmo is chilling. So, right, it's sourdough's already started. You've already seen that bit. So we're already done, prepared there. So we're up here to, oh, before I go into that, I got a couple of questions yesterday. Okay, there was a couple of you that commented, which is thank you very, very much, on my dress I was wearing and asked if I had made it. No, but I did find it in a charity shop a couple of weeks ago. It it is so comfortable. It is a cotton trader, and I love it, absolutely love it. And it's kind of that, I reckon, thickness fabric that I could get away with wearing that through to the winter, to be honest. It's not just a summer dress, it really isn't. So yeah, so I didn't make that one. Also, I got another question about the overlocker. Now, someone did say, is an overlocker easy to thread? Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Not really. Okay? That's all I can say, is not really. I'm lucky. When I left school at 15, I went into a factory as a machinist, and I made military uniforms. And yeah, so I've always sewn, you know what I mean? So I've always, and they were big industrial machines, so I've always used to be on machines. Now, when it comes to threading an overlocker, you have 4 threads. I use 4 threads on mine. And you have 2 uppers and what they call 2 lower loopers, upper loopers and lower loopers. And yeah, you know, there's videos out there that obviously they come with a manual and everything. But I will say, as I said yesterday, I have a Dukey, and I love my overlocker. You know, don't be put off. Please don't be put off. You know what I mean? It's one of them that it will come, it should, an overlocker should come with a thread, okay? But they've cut the threads off the spools. So when I was in the factory, what we used to do, and I still do it with my one now, is I tie the new thread on with a little tight knot and then pull it through. So it has to be a small knot and pull it through, you know, and you pray that it doesn't break. But you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm lucky enough that I can thread up an overlocker. But I will say, you know, an overlocker does actually have to be thread up in a certain order, otherwise it won't stitch. So, you know what I mean? You do have to do it in a certain order, but it's all in the manual. Also, there is, as I say, there is the Dukey, which that is the one I could afford at the time. And I'd never, ever get rid of her. And I wouldn't upgrade her, to be honest. But their Dukey do one up from that, which is called the Easy Threader. So you push the thread in a little hole, and it's all thread then by air. You push a button and air pull it all through, and it does it for you. So there is machines out there that does that, okay? That's just, I've got a manual one that I thread myself. So, yeah, it's a bit of a long way around it, but you know what I mean? It's one of those things that you learn as you go, you know what I mean? I would say I would be lost without my overlocker. So, yesterday, while I was out, as you saw, I brought my pumpkin cushion, which I love. And I did manage to find an iron. But the problem is, oh, I can't believe it. What on earth am I doing there? Oh dear. There you go. I can't believe it. I thought I still had some distilled water, because we live where I am on the East Coast. We are very, very hard water. So it, you know, they suggest, obviously because of lime scale and so on, it's like with the kettles and everything, you know what I mean? We're always descaling. Do not use the tap water in the irons, because it just, you know, I thought I had a big bottle of, and I'm sure I still have up here somewhere left, of distilled water for my iron, because I want to try the steam, you see. And do you think I can find it? So if I can't find it today, I will be going out tomorrow and getting a small bottle just to try it. But I'll show you what I got. And I got, at the moment, Argos has this on sale, and I got the Russell Hobbs one. It's supposed to be the best one at the moment. So it's heavy, old thing, actually. It is a heavy old thing. So as I say, but I don't know until I can get my distilled water, so I can actually give it a good go and a good test. Right then, okay. Thinking about that, I hope Glenn hasn't gone and flattened down the box and put it in the recycling. I bet he has. Right then. So Elmy and I are in today. We're having a day in. So yeah, so he'll be happy with that. He's got Mama's attention all day, even though he's chilled. And yeah, so I am now going to start photographing, ready for the shop update, which is happening. It's definitely today. Because normally what I do is I photograph, upload and do, you know what I mean, and just like that. So it will be before lunchtime. So I reckon about, where are we now, Upper State? By the time I photograph this, I reckon about, I'd say between 10 and 11 if I get myself going. But I just thought I'd quickly give you a first look at it all. So this will go up before the shop update, you know, so you've seen it. So we have the duffel bags, and look at that fabric. Little witches and pumpkins and so on. So there's 2 of those. There's 2 mediums. Oh, 1 large. 2 extra large, and that one's got the plain bottom, and that one's got the patchwork bottom. Okay, so there's those. Now, I've been working on these for 2 weeks now. Why I wanted to get all the yarn cozies done is basically because if you put, oh, they're my ones. Yeah, I'm naughty this time, and I am keeping a couple. 4. Anyway, right. It's obviously, you know, if you buy something but you want to buy it and then you want to put a couple of items in your basket, you do have the option on Etsy where obviously you don't pay postage, full postage on every item. So if you put a couple of items in the basket, it's just like a little top up. So it works out cheaper for you on postage. That's why I tried to get everything done at once. So, right. Oh, I'm going to put them there. Let's do the, oh, no, they're the 50s. Right then, so let's do the hundreds. The 100 grams. So I'll just quickly flick through them, as I say. So we have, obviously there is 2, which is more summer, because I know not everybody's in autumn at the moment. Not like we are. So I have given an option, but most of them are autumn. So there's this one. Look at that little log cabin. I'd love to live in a log cabin. And it's called Acorn Wood, this one. So yeah, that was this one. There you go, look, and there's a little house made out of an acorn. So there is those. I ain't going to give you the amounts because you'll see them all in there. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. So yeah, there's those. Right, this is one of the summer ones with a rainbow lion. And this one has got a little, has got animals with ice lollies and stuff. So they're the 2 summer ones. And this one is amazing. Brightly pumpkins. This is so cute too. Look at that one, little ghosts and pumpkins and little bats. Look at his face. And this I thought was so much fun. I haven't kept one of these. I don't know why, but I haven't. Pirates. Look at the little shark there, look. But it has pumpkins. And little skeleton, look. I think he's so cool. So that's all the 2-in-1s. Okay, yet again, we have them all again. So that's the 2 summer ones in the 50s. Oops, hang on. That goes in. Oh, and that one there. So I'll just quickly flick through them. There we go. And there's that one. There's the Acorn Wood. There's the Pirates. So that's all the 50s. So they go there. And then I had a little bit left over where only on one of the fabrics though. Because they are all, you know, different. That's the way the cut is and the way the width is and so on. And I did have enough to do a couple of, hang on, yeah, just a few of the little 20-gram minis in that one. Okay, so that is all of the yarn cozies. So I'm going to photograph all them, photograph all the bags, and then I'll be back later. Okay, 11:15. They're all in. Ah, right. It takes some time, does that bit? But they're all in. Okay, I'm going to call it quits for today because, yeah, it always makes my eyes sore, but hey-ho. Right then, and I'm going to go down and have my usual cup of tea, like I always do. So, yeah, everything is in the shop. So, sorry it's been a bit shop work today, but it's literally what it is. So, I am literally going to upload this right now. And, yeah, and I am going to go and chill for the rest of the day and have the weekend off. Yay! Of this sewing anyway. Well, no, I'm not, because I'm going to sew for myself. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm going to go and see where my little baby boy is, because he's not on the bed now. Anyone could go 3 guesses? The freezer, I reckon, is going to be up there, isn't he? And we'll quickly pop down and have a look and see what the sourdough's doing, shall we? And get a photograph of that and all. Okay, then, right, so I'll be back tomorrow. So, as always, my lovelies, happy crafting. Bye.